gotta
Right,
accept
right,
whatever
right,
goes on. Like how I said
right.
yesterday, you said that means you could piss or shit
Yeah.
on her bed, and you was like, "Yeah, I can because it's my room." I don't agree with that. Like, if you even have a house or a roommate or whatever, if you agree to this amount and I'm paying rent in here, don't try to throw up in my face that this is my house and I got to get out if I'm doing my part and paying what I was told to pay.
But she
But
didn't pay
nobody's
her
saying that she
part.
was
She didn't pay
disrespectful
her
to her,
part,
though.
Brand
It's the
King. She
disrespect
She
part.
did.
paid
She gave
on
you the
it.
500 that
She
was
paid
accepted.
on it. She paid
She
on
never.
it.
No, and that's where y'all have to specific. I don't think you and T Money should be at odds. Y'all should be talking to Glam, both of y'all, because she told you this is what you're going to accept, and then she told you that's all she
Bray
had.
King,
Like,
Bray King,
y'all should be
sweetheart,
focusing on Glam.
Bray King, sweetheart, please understand what I'm saying. I get what you're saying, and a lot of what you say makes sense. But right is right and wrong is wrong. And
Correct.
I never told Glam that I would agree to $500 for a room.
So
I
you
never
need to be
said
talking to
that.
Glam. You need to be talking to Glam then.
I
That's what
never
I'm telling
said
you.
that. So
Glam told
T
you. Glam
Money,
told you. That's all she got.
hold on. T Money came on your live and said they called her and said that somebody is looking for a room and they are okay with you paying $500. I
And
never
T Money
said that.
said, but T Money said, "Are you?" T Money didn't even believe it. T Money said, "Are you sure? Only $500?" And then Glam said, "Yes." She sent that money
Damn.
within seconds. Glam is the one. You just said you was not okay with it, and then when Glam came back to you and you said that, she said, "That's all she got. You can either take her or leave it. Give her money back."
Give
Y'all
her
need
her
to be
money
talking to
back. Yeah.
Glam. Y'all need to talk to Glam.
They
And so
manipulating
my
you,
thought,
T-Money.
but
They
look,
manipulating
this is
you.
my
Don't get
thought.
all twisted.
I'm not, and I want everybody to be understanding me and what I'm gonna say. I am still okay with giving her the $500 because I was doing it from my heart, being compassionate for what was going on with her. What I'm mad about is the way she came in that room addressing me aggressively about a damn bag on the end of a bed
Exactly. The
Bullying
disrespect
you.
that
is
my
bullying
son,
you.
that my son paid for. My son
Bullying
paid for that
you.
fucking
Right,
room.
Touch, but how can you
Okay?
be compassionate to somebody who's disrespecting you and not being
Disrespect.
straightforward with
So
you?
stay right there then.
You
Stay right
cannot
there then.
respect that.
But stay right there with the disrespect.
That's
Do
where
y'all
I
feel
had the
like?
problem
And
with.
the
So do y'all feel like?
bullying
I
and
would
letting
never
she
come back
know
and
that she
say to
wouldn't do
T
that to
Money, even though
anybody
I'm
else.
upset right now, I would never come back and say to T Money, look, after all of what happened in that room or whatever, I want my fucking money back. I would never do that. But there are some people would. I'm not her.
I have a question, LT. If okay, you took $500 from her, and let's just say you said that was okay. You took the $500, but then on top of that, you paid for excursions.
Woo, girl.
Don't LT at least
She
deserve
voluntarily paid
respect?
for excursions.
But
She
it's
wasn't
okay,
asked to pay for
Braid.
this.
Hear me out, Braid.
She voluntarily paid for this. Y'all be
Braid,
throwing money up out for shit that y'all volunteer for.
Braid. It's okay. Just
I did volunteer. Yes,
you
I
did
did. But
volunteer.
guess
Hold on,
what?
LT.
If she really got money and
If she
she
was a
really
woman
cared
about her
about
shit
me
when she
and she
did
was gonna pay for her own shit, she would have said, no,
No,
Little
thank
Touch.
you.
I
No,
got
thank
my
you.
part. I got
She
my
used
part.
LT.
I
No,
got
thank
my
you. She
part.
Right,
used you.
right. And
used
she
you.
said she already had money. When she was on the boat, she had
Why take your
1100.
money
A real
after
woman be
only
like,
paying
here, thanks for
$500?
looking out, sis.
I
Thanks for
know.
looking
I'm gonna
out.
pay
She
my
too old for
part.
that shit.
A real woman would
See,
say,
money
I got
too
it. I
old.
got mine. I'll pay
Exactly.
mine.
We don't
That's
use
what you
I
her.
was
see what's
hoping for,
going on
right,
up
She
here.
Lil
I
was
Touch?
see what's
using
going
that
on.
woman.
I see
She
what's
Touch,
going
used
you
on
was
up
her.
hoping
here.
she
Breaking,
said
you know I'm
that.
telling the truth. You know
I see what's
Right,
going
that's
on
telling the
up
what I
here.
said.
truth.
Right
And
is
then
right,
she
You
wrong
know
is
hit.
I'm
wrong.
telling the truth, Breaking.
Didn't
You
she
a
hit?
man. You a man. And if you got your guys, and y'all go hang out or whatever, and y'all go to Miami or whatever, and y'all going to, hang out with the women and all of that stuff, and you could talk about, oh, I'm a pay my way. I'm not leaning and
Hear me,
depending
hear me,
on
hear me.
nobody.
Listen, Lil Touch. Hear me,
Right?
hear me, Lil
And then
Touch. Hear me, Lil Touch.
your friends say, I'm paying for your meal, man. I'm paying for your meal
Yeah, they
and
know
my
that
Pay
part.
for
meal.
your meal
And you
next.
and you
LT.
say,
I'ma pay for your
oh,
meal
okay, thank you. Oh,
Listen,
I'ma pay
listen,
for
listen,
your
LT,
meal
listen.
next.
but then
Meal
you
next though.
then you leave and you get back home and say, I had my own money. What the
Ain't that
Listen,
some
fuck?
LT.
shit?
Okay,
Yeah,
listen,
that's
y'all, because y'all,
bullshit.
y'all are cracking me up. Like, I get it. I really do get it now.
But this
I mean, and I just
bullshit.
can't.
Excuse my French, but this is a lot of bullshit. I'm gonna keep it
And
100.
and
And
just
look,
like you
not
said,
even
she
100.
said she
Fuck
had
that. I'm gonna say it
OCD. Somebody
vulgarly.
that really
I'm gonna
had
keep it
OCD wouldn't even
1,000.
stay with
All this
nobody
is
they
some
know. They
bullshit.
don't
I've been
know.
sitting here. I'm a block. No, you can call me what you want to call me, but I've been sitting here and I just been listening and listening. And it's a lot of backstabbing bullshit. People taking your kindness as a weakness and all that shit. Yeah.
If it was a man, they'll be dragging
That's
him.
what they did
If a
the other
man
day
did this
before
to
the
her, they'll be
cruise.
dragging him.
Tierra, you was on that live when they were dogging me out. They were dogging me out talking about Duffy and Glam and what I said to Duffy and Glam and all that bullshit. You was on that live. And they were dogging me out. And you were sitting there you were trying your darnest to be calm and talk calmly. And you were like, look, I know Lil Touch from way back when. She don't talk like this. She don't act like this. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this real quick,
Okay,
and I'm gonna drop
so
down right from Bray's point of view. Once you said okay, even after everything, and they told you you couldn't, she wasn't giving no money, and
Thank
you
you for
said
the
okay,
gifts.
I feel sorry for her. I'm still going to do it. It shouldn't be thrown up in the lady's face when you start offering all these things or whatever because you feel bad. And she's come out and said, "Okay, well, I did have money." Then that's on you because most of
That's
most
manipulation.
time when you have friends, hold on, Little Touch. Let me finish because I understand your point. Most of the time when you have friends, whether you have money or not, if I take my friend out and be
you're
like,
not
"Hey,
listening,
They
LT no
technically
more. You've
not
already got a
friends because
response. You're not even
T
listening, LT.
Money
You
would have
listening
called
to
her
respond.
herself.
hold
Would
on,
have called
drop queen,
herself if they were friends.
hold on, drop." If I'm taking my friend out, whether they have money or not, and I'm going to treat them, I'm going to do it because I want to do it. I'm not going
And
to come
that's
back
what
and
I
say
did.
you
And
didn't
that's
have
what I
money.
did.
Hold on,
No,
LT. Just wait,
I
wait
did.
a minute.
I
I
did it from
understand
my
what you're
heart.
saying.
She
Okay.
Hold
can't
on.
finish, LT. She can't finish.
When you come in back because you're mad and say, okay, well, I offered to pay for this, I did X, Y, and Z. It was not genuine from the start. It's only coming out because of I'm upset. She's saying this, I'm saying that, whatever the case may be. If you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. I'm not going to just be saying, okay, I'm going to offer you, and then then my friend take the offer, then I put my friend on blast because they
They
don't
not
have the money. It
friends.
doesn't work like that.
She wasn't
They
my
were
friend.
friends,
I
They
didn't
drop
know
not
her that
queen.
friends.
well.
So y'all need to
Yes,
stop
girl.
painting that
No,
narrative.
That's
no,
not what
drop
she
queen.
said,
Y'all got
girl.
drop it. Stop it.
She
They
just
have
said they're
been
not
on this.
friends. If they
Hold
were
on,
friends,
drop.
Girl,
T
she
Hold
Money
said
would
on.
have
she
Wait a
called
gave
minute.
them
her.
Hold
the
on. Wait a
kindness of
minute.
her heart.
Hold on, y'all, because some of y'all don't even be on the live. LT and T Money be on all the time, and y'all just up here talking.
Thank you.
LT and
But
T
she
Money
said
have
she did
always
that
called
kindness
each
of
other
her heart.
friends. LT and T Money say, okay, we're gonna take care of each other. We're good. We're this. We're that. And if you're at that stage, it shouldn't even got to this point because of
Before the
being
trip.
upset or a
Before the trip, I
misunderstanding.
didn't really know her.
Miss
Exactly.
Touch,
So
No.
put some
at some point,
Vaseline or
y'all
some
were
lotion right there on that dry skin. It's dry, so put a
at
little
some
I'm
lotion
point
and
y'all
trying.
Vaseline
were
right
I'm trying
there.
to
friends.
get
Y'all
it.
only
I'm trying
saying
to
y'all
get it,
not friends
Queen.
because of this misunderstanding. That's the only thing. So
Amazon, it's
you
a
can't
Girl,
you
you don't
can't
gotta do
you
misunderstanding because
nothing,
she
you
Lil
wanted
can't
to
Touch.
fight
You don't
her.
gotta worry about that.
It's a
You some
misunderstanding because
Vaseline.
she wanted to fight her, so now she feel
but
disrespected. They played on
I'm
her
saying before
empathy.
I'm saying before the fight. I'm not talking
Right,
about who
drop.
playing or who empathy.
They
My
played on her
point
empathy
is
to get her money.
it
Now
You
was
know
To
what?
they
all
I
go.
wasn't.
I'm
disrespect
I
about to
her.
was. Wait a
go.
minute. Wait a minute.
I'm
I
about to
wasn't
leave.
trying
No,
to fight
no,
her.
no, wait,
I wasn't
wait.
trying to
hold
fight
on,
her.
because
Trying to fight
I'm gonna
you. She was
drop. Hold
disrespecting
on.
you.
Let me finish. Before the fight, it was offered before the fight. So you can't come on here and say, okay, she didn't have she broke because y'all got into a fight. You offered it so called out the kindness of your heart.
But T Money brought it here. She didn't. She's responding. Why
I
y'all
didn't
acting
bring it
like?
in. I
And
didn't
why
bring
y'all
it to
keep acting like
TikTok.
LT bringing all that stuff here? She's
I
protecting her
didn't. I
character.
didn't. I
T Money
didn't.
But
brought it.
Didi said,
That's the difference.
but technically you did. Didn't you speak on
How?
T Money?
How?
Didn't you speak
Huh?
on T Money first, LT?
No, no, no.
You didn't
When
say
I went
nothing
on,
about y'all's
no,
argument,
no,
LT?
no, I did not. I have not. I
Yes,
have
you did,
not.
babe. I can
So
tell you
your
right now.
very
Yes, you
first
did.
live, LT, was not about. You
I
did
can tell
not
you right now. That's
mention
how I know
T
about it.
Money.
You told me about T Money, and then I asked T Money from what you said. You the one who told me that she was about to hit you with the ice bucket when I
So
was
if you
over there
had
yesterday
never
morning.
spoke on T Money
What?
in y'all's
Wait a minute,
argument,
hold up,
Yesterday
hold up, hold
morning.
up,
wouldn't be here.
hold
Hold on,
up.
Tim. I'll tell
Gray
her.
King, what did you say? I haven't talked to
Yeah,
you. I didn't talk to you
T-
until that night that you
listen,
did the
listen, listen.
questionnaire.
No, ma'am. Listen. Yesterday morning, yesterday morning, I came to your live. It was me, Poozy, but then Trina came getting on everybody's nerves and shit. So I left.
Yeah.
But that's when you
Okay.
told me.
Okay.
That's when you told me about.
Her wanting to fight me. That's what I told
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
I
she
didn't talk
told you
about the
about the
money.
fight. Exactly. She was talking about
Yes,
the
you
fight.
did. You mentioned the money too. You said that you paid for the room. You feel me? And your son paid for the room. And then you said she
Yeah,
didn't
I
even pay
did
for
say
herself.
that. Okay, I
Yes, you
take that
did.
back. I did.
So,
I
but
So,
she's
did
so,
mention
talking
it.
so
Yes, you
It
did,
was
LT,
on
baby.
my
LT,
live. It was on my live. I wasn't on somebody else's live.
but she's
I mentioned
talking
it on
about
my
the
live.
But you
disrespect
brought
that
that
Right,
in the
she
Miss
had.
app,
LT. I have
baby.
one question. Can I ask that? Sorry, drop. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Okay.
Now we are talking about the other people, but yesterday you
Hold
said
up,
somebody
hold
took your
up,
money for the
hippie. Wait a minute.
travel.
Hold up. Are you my son? Cause you sound a
No, I'm
lot
not
like
your
him.
son.
Okay,
How
just
can you
making
be?
sure. Just
I'm
making
not your
sure.
son. I was like, wait.
Cause my son, look, they'll act like they somebody else and be really them. Okay, they go on protective mode when it come to their mama. Okay,
No, no, ma'am. I'm not your son. I'm
just
from North
making sure,
Carolina. But
girl.
I did want to
I
ask
mean,
you.
dude, I ain't calling you a girl,
Okay,
but
now slow
dude,
That's
down.
you
okay. You
sound
did
like
on
my
accident, Miss
son.
Lil Touch. But I did want to ask you
Yeah,
about the person with the ride. You said they took your money. You said their account was in the negative, and you had to send them more money. Who is that person? That's what I want to know.
that's being investigated right now.
Did you
Princess,
ever
I
I
get
think
can't
her
your
talk
money
name
about
is. I
back?
that.
think her name is Princess. They said. Lil Touch, do you
I
mind
can't
if
talk about
I
it.
Oh,
No,
I'm
it's
going
do
to
a
not
mute.
moderate for
Princess
you?
Bray King. Stop that. Bray
That's the
King,
one
No, I
stop
don't
it.
know.
that
I'm just.
You know what?
you need
When
to
I
you
see
need
you
to
in
exempt her for.
September at
I'm
Diamond
sorry.
thing, I'ma spank you. I'ma spank you. You
I'll never
try
go to
me.
Diamond Bank. So now you can miss.
You know good and well
You'll
I
never
ain't talking
catch me
about
at
no
Diamond
Princess.
Bank.
Princess sent me that money soon as she canceled me out. Okay, so keep her name out of this discussion, please.
Okay, I don't know who it was, but
Thank
Did
somebody,
you
you.
it was
ever get
somebody
your
else.
money back, LT? Because people are saying you got your money back. So did you ever? Please.
No,
Okay.
no, I have not. That's
One
what I'm
last.
saying.
You
I
see
don't
that?
want to talk. I don't want to talk much on that because it's being
Right.
investigated. And that person texted me last night talking about shut up and all of this. But you can't threaten me to shut up when I haven't got my money. All
And
right.
that's all what's going on this app. Everybody wants you to be quiet and be quiet. Shut up. You
Mm-hmm.
old lady, you don't know nothing. You this and you that. Shut up. This
No, I'm not going to
disrespecting
Diamond's
you,
event,
Touch.
so
I'm
don't start that
sorry.
narrative, okay? I'm not going to Diamond's event. Y'all welcome to Little Touches Live. There's about 1,000 people in here. Make sure y'all hit follow. I know I'm not a moderator, but this is the hottest morning show for the past 2 days from 6 a.m. to 12 a.m.
No, I'm
respectively.
not.
Click
No, I'm
follow and share the
not.
live. Don't down yourself. Don't dim your light
Real
to make somebody
spicy
else
in
shine
here.
bright respectfully.
Real
This has been the
spicy.
hottest morning show. This is the new morning
Let,
show host. Click follow, share the live. Y'all know what the fuck to do.
Real spicy.
Gray
Come on, y'all.
King,
Okay,
Tap,
Miss
tap, tap.
you
Touch.
Share.
cannot make Diamond mad at me. I love me
Ooh,
some
Girl,
Diamond.
I ain't
Stop
even
it.
said
Yes,
nothing.
you
I
do,
didn't say that,
Touch.
girl.
You be coming on in the morning and everything.
You
You
know
be
she the morning. You know she the morning hoe. Come on.
Not
This
I'm
the
gonna put
repeating
this
hottest
it.
over
show.